Okay.
Hey everyone, this is Brandon over at Ravensmoon. I know you guys have been waiting for this, so I've got the first articles here for the new RTA that we're developing, and we're gonna take the camera, do some close-up shots, and show you how it works, show you all its features. So sit back and enjoy the ride. Bye. Here's the packaging it's going to be coming in. It's in a laser engraved wooden box with our logo on the top. It's going to have the serial number that comes with the RTA right there. Door slides open. These are the parts you're going to be getting. There's also going to be a small container here that has not arrived yet. It's going to be able to hold your spare screws, O-rings, coils, cotton, whatever you want. So let's get this thing opened up and show you how it works. This is your 7 mil tank. This will be your 3.5 to 4 mil tank. And this is the base, the addy, and a bunch of other parts kind of packed in together as one. We'll just lay them down, take it apart. This is your addy cap. This is your airflow ring on both sides. This is your addy tube. This is what the deck with the inner housing looks like. Let me just open that up for you. To open the inner deck, take out the little screw, slide off the bell housing. This is what your deck, your build deck looks like. It's all gold plated over brass. It's going to be serialized on the inside of here as well. So you're going to have a serial number on here. You're going to have a serial number and our logo on the 7 mil tank. You're going to have the serial number and the logo on the 4 mil tank, and also serial number and logo on the addy cap as well. So let's get to building it and show you how it works. Start the build. We're going to put on some Clapton coils. These are 7-wrap Claptons. As you can see, it's 4 holes on the posts, top and bottom on each side. When you're threading your coils in, obviously one goes on top, one goes on the bottom. I keep it fairly close to the posts. Tightening the coils in. Try to keep it as close to the deck as possible. I'll show you why in a little bit. Tighten down the other coil. Heat them up a little bit. My tweezers. Alright, I'm back. off the legs. Push that down a little bit more. Go. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to run the cotton and assemble the rest of it. You can zoom in close. Look how close that is to the deck. So you get it right over your airflow. This is why you want it down that close. So here's your bell housing. Put it over your coils. If you look through the holes, see through the holes?
Yes.
You can see right through the middle of your coils. It's going to make it easier to do your cotton. You can run your cotton now, cut it, tuck it up underneath, then attempt to put the bell housing back over it. There is a much easier way. Put your bell housing over it, tighten the screw. This is your juice flow adjuster. Each one of them is going to come with this little ring. You can do two things. Put it on the 4 holes on the bottom. You got juice control for all 4 holes. Okay. Flip it over, run it the other direction, and now you've got juice control on 2 holes, and the other 2 holes are blocked. What it's also going to come with is some silicone plugs that you can put in the other 2 airflows if you want to restrict it just to one side of the airflow, or if you want to leave it wide open with a single coil, you can do that as well. For this, we're going to be running dual coils, so we flip it and line it up for dual coils. The way you run cotton, the easiest way to do it, I figured out, is take a piece of wire, make a little loop, pinch it, take it, push it through the other side. Then just take your cotton, pinch down one end real tight, stick it through the wire, and then just pull it on through.
That's slick.
Let's do the other side real quick. Pull it on through. These holes for the juice start out at what, 0.14, so that's just over 3.5 millimeters. So there's plenty of room. Shouldn't have bigger coils than that in there. I don't know anybody that's wrapping around a 4 millimeter die. Let me grab my scissors. And then just snip off your cotton. Actually, it's probably easier to snip. Now you've got your cotton on there. You want to put some juice on here. Get those going. Let them swell up in there with that hole. I kind of like to spread the cotton out a little bit. Make sure your hole's completely covered. I just keep putting it on and letting it soak in. Usually go around just 2 or 3 drops on each hole. Usually is enough. To get the cotton saturated pretty good. I'm going to use the big tank. Just tighten the cap on. I always fill it from the bottom the first time. Put your airflow ring back on. Okay. Okay, now let's do an addy build real quick. So basically everything else is the same. But again, I like to do this the easy way. Cotton through. Fluff the cotton back up. Make the tails pretty long on this. I'll show you why. So then you take these up.
Oh no.
Take your addy tube, screw it on there, it seals with the O-ring. And take your tails, stuff them down on the side. It's hard to see in the camera, but in person you could see that where the bell cap was and where a normal outside of an addy is, where the O-ring sits, it takes up a lot of space. But since there is none of that here, there's actually about 2.5 millimeters of exterior space between the housing and the deck. You just push this cotton down in there, and it actually holds quite a bit of juice for how small of a space it looks like. Strip your coils. Put some down on the side. As you can see, pretty good. Seal it. Go ahead and put your airflow back on. Oh, where did I put my airflow? Here it is. Again, I like it about halfway. Now your addy's done. Oh, I got juice all over my fingers. Again.